Hi everybody, Rania Phillips here. I just want to show you how to get your perfect shade in one pan. Now I'm using your old-fashioned mug warmer. We can find that on Amazon under $10. So it happens to be a Mr. Coffee brand. So I just turned that on, but these are really easy to keep around since we have all these metal pallets. They melt really nicely. So here I have Shinto 1, and then over here I have Shinto 2. And I have been mixing them to get my perfect summer shade. So I'm going to use a palette. You can use any utensil you like, especially if it's your own makeup and it's not from your kit, like this is my own personal makeup. So I've already melted my Shinto 1. Believe it or not, there was very little left in this pan right here. I already had put it on here and it melted like that. Now, make sure you have some tweezers on hand because if you touch this pan, it is hot, hot, hot. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take some of this Shinto 2 because using that alone is still a little bit too dark for me. And I want to, can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can. I want to get the perfect mixture. Let me see if this is still hot. No, it's good now. All right. I want to get the perfect mixture, so I'm gonna kind of spread it in here. And this is hardened already. I mean, it takes seconds to melt, seconds to harden. It's the beauty of pro makeup. So I'm hoping this is going to be the right amount. I'm not going to put any more. I'd rather have too little of the dark than too much. And I'm just going to put it right on here. And this is already heated up, my little mug warmer. And you're going to see it start to melt. So I hope it doesn't take too long so you can see it rather quickly. So while that happens, make sure you have tweezers because you're going to have to hold on to it with tweezers. Make sure you have something to stir it up with, even a little knife will work, anything like that, anything metal, disposable. Now you can see it starting to melt. Can you see that already? By the way, guys, if you don't have this brush cleaner, this vegan brush cleaner, you have to get it. Your brushes need to maintain they need to be sanitized and need to be cleaned on a regular basis so you don't get acne all over your face all the time. You can't keep putting bacteria all over. Can you see that? Can you see how melted that is? Look at that. So now I am going to mix and I am just going to hold on. And because it's totally liquefied, this is easy to mix. So I am making my own specialized color so I don't have to keep dipping back into Shinto 1 and Shinto 2. So for me, this is probably going to be my perfect shade. Thus, when I travel to Limelight Palooza in a couple weeks to Austin, this will be just the one shade I take with me because it'll be my perfect match. So once again, I'm holding it with the tweezers. I'm really getting into the corners and I'm mixing it. And you can tell it kind of looks like the perfect coffee with cream, doesn't it? All right. So there you go. Now you want to do this with a pan that has only a little bit in it. I only had very little bit of Shinto 2 or Shinto 1 in here. If you have too full of a pan, you'll make a mess and it'll spill everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe off my tweezers on a Kleenex I have sitting here. And then I am going to take this off very carefully. I hope I'm not blocking. But very carefully, I'm taking that off. You know what? It might spill, so all I'm going to do is turn this to off and have it cool for a second. And you can watch how that cools. Let me see, maybe from this end I can get a better. Yep. So just be really careful, and I'm putting it right on the countertop. Let's see if I can get it in camera. There we go. So that's how you can get your perfect shade. If you need help color matching to get your perfect shade, please let me know. I am happy to help you. And that will totally get hard in just a moment. These are all our concealers. If I wanted to, because there's only a little bit left on here, I could melt that as well. Let me turn this on. This is our perfect concealers. They are waterproof. They have a little bit more of a dense texture, not texture, but They cover more. Look at how that's melting already. They cover more than our foundations. These are really nice under your eyes, especially if you know you're going to be crying or if you're going to be sweating a lot. But look at just so, if you're having trouble getting it from the corners of your pan, just put it on something warm. And ladies, you can use one of these, a hair straightener. I'm sure you're all familiar with one of these, right? But this is really tricky because you have to have it level on the counter, and you'd have your pan sitting here, and you have to be oh so careful because you can make a big mess really easily. That's why I went on Amazon and bought one of these coffee warmers I saw someone else do. It's awesome. So you can see how that melted so fast. And now it's going to be easier for me. I'm going to put this other one. There's very little left. And this is concealer 3 and this is concealer 2. So I'm going to pick this up just a little bit and kind of move it around to have it spread a little bit better. So when you start to get down to the end of your pan and you hit pan, this is all you have to do. Look at that. Looks like new, right? Isn't that amazing? And then this other one's already started to melt. There may not be enough in this other one to cover the whole pan. So I'm going to take this one out really carefully, put it right here on the counter. You notice my new shade here of mixer of Shinto 1, Shinto 2 is already hard. That's the beauty of wax-based products. Isn't that beautiful? It's perfect. It's going to be my perfect shade now. I mix it up nice. I love it. Now you can see concealer 2 has already melted. I'm telling you, these like coffee warmers are the perfect thing. Somebody, I don't remember who it was, on Facebook showed it to me, and I went right away and got some from Amazon. So there's very little in this pan, so I don't think it's going to spread out too much. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it helps you in some way. Have a wonderful day. Spread joy as always, you guys. This is Rania Phillips, and I'm with Limelight by Alcone. Bye-bye.